Starlings. Welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jasmine Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and start into your power. For those of you who never been here before, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me for the first time. For those of you who are returning, thank you for coming back to watch another one of my videos. If you have been returning and you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and take the time out to subscribe to this channel. Hit the notification bell so you know when I upload new content and to support my work. If I didn't say that already, it doesn't matter. Anyway, and to my Capella members, thank you guys for your membership, for your love, your loyalty, and your support. I love each and every one of you. If you're interested, I do offer personal readings, a whole bunch of them. I do birth charts, I do compatibility charts, I do twin flame readings, coaching, all that type of stuff. If you want to check out that stuff, look at the description box below and click on the link for the Capella Service Suite. Or you can check out my Capella memberships. I'll talk more about it at the end of the video. If you're interested in participating it's not participating, it's subscribing to a membership where you get a whole bunch of bonus content. You get access to my free mobile app and you get to meet some amazing people in my members only lives. All right. And lastly, I hope you guys have a fantastic week. With that being said, let's get into your reading. Hey there, Sagittarius. How are you? I hope you are well. I send you much love and many blessings, as I always do. Alright, Sagittarius, if you haven't seen any of my other readings, this is a new format. My guides have asked me to show my face in my videos now, and mostly all of them. So that's what I'm doing. I always comply. I'm always obedient. And we're going to change up things a little bit too. We're just going to see what Spirit has for us, okay? Whatever comes out, comes out. Whether it's love, career, money, all of the above, it will come out, all right? I'm going to channel whatever Spirit, my guides want me to channel. So we're also going to get a guidance card to help you navigate these energies, because remember, this is for your spiritual growth. We're then going to also get some wellness tips for you, because wellness is part of your spiritual growth. I will have an extended for this reading. You can learn more about the extended reading in the description box below. I will talk more about what the extended covers at the end of the video. All right, Sag, let's see. What does Sagittarius need to know at this time? Holy Spirit, thank you so much. Wow, Ace of Wands. All right. This is like the torch, the Olympic torch being passed on. So there's a new opportunity for something new here, and Spirit wants you to take it. This is going to be something that's going to light you up. It sparks you. It lights your fire. It gets you going. All right. This is a new career, a new hobby, a new project. Spirit's really telling you that you have what it takes to do this. You have what it takes to get this done. This is taking action. This is Spirit telling you to not hesitate anymore, to not rest on your laurels, to, you know, take God in this opportunity and run with it. All right. This is also an engagement card. So there could be like an engagement here for somebody, but for the majority of you, and you got to be honest with your story and your situation, okay? It's really about just taking things head on and just saying, you know what? I'm going to go after this. I'm going to try something new. I'm going to do something that really gets me excited. And there's like a rebirth of something that I'm getting with this card. I don't normally get that with the Ace of Wands, but it does talk about new beginnings, new things coming in. It's a fresh start. It's starting over. It's something that you're going to experience where there's a lot more excitement, there's a lot more passion in it. There's strong phallic energy with this because it is the Ace of Wands. So there may be something about maybe your sex life has been really dry and things are changing, and that's not going to be the case anymore, okay? But that's for some of you, not for all of you. But it's time for you to just get going. It's like maybe some of you put the fire out, or your own fire out, or you lost momentum, you have lack of direction, and you don't feel that fuel anymore, you don't feel that spark anymore. And it's probably because you need to let go of something, because the Four of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck, all right? You may have lost momentum, you may have lost that spark because you're maybe holding on too tightly to something. It could be your person. Maybe you're holding on too tightly to a new start with your person, or you're wanting your person to come around, or you want to be with them for the holidays or something like that. Just know, Aries, Sagittarius, I just did Aries' reading. If you have this feeling of yearning and you don't want to let go of something, you want to hang on tight to this person or this thing, you're actually putting yourself in the lack mentality, thinking that you're never going to have it back, or you're afraid of losing something. Okay, you've got to release this. There's also something about resisting change. Some of you don't want to do something that really lights you up. There's something about these creative talents that you have been blessed with that God wants you to use. It's a God-given gift. He gave you something special here. You have something magical about yourself, Sagittarius. It's time for you to use that magic. Use the magic wand. 24-karat magic in the air by Bruno Mars. Maybe that song is synchronistic for you. But it's kind of like some of you are afraid to let go of that job that doesn't light you up, that it doesn't get you excited. I'm hearing something about pigeon intent. I'm gonna say it how I hear it, okay? So if it doesn't get you off like that, this job, this relationship is not for you. All right, there's got to be passion in it. It's got to be excitement. I'm telling you, a relationship with no passion and excitement, it's dull, it's boring, it's lackluster. It's like 4 of Cups energy, like, ugh. This is no fun. God wants you to have excitement and passion in your life. He wants you to experience new things. He wants you to see the magic in the connection, see the magic in the job, see the magic in the things that you can accomplish. All right, so with this 4 of Pentacles here, there's something you gotta let go of. And you know what that is. You know who that is. Be honest with yourself, Sagittarius. Some of you are resistant to change. You don't want things to change. You want things to stay the same. But if there's no fun in your life, there's no excitement, then you got to be the change you wish to see. You got to do something different. You got to take God up on this opportunity and start anew. Go out there and get things done. It's time to take action, Sagittarius. Can you give me a minute? My guides just told me I need to write something down. I'm asking you, can you give me a minute? This is my reading. Anyway, I have to write down something that I'm being told. All right. Thank you for your patience. You gotta stop resisting change, Sagittarius, and go after this opportunity. You gotta let go of that relationship that is karmic. You gotta let go of that job that is just not what you want. Some of you, you're afraid of spending money. Either you're spending money frivolously or you're being kind of like, you're being too frugal. You gotta find a balance between the two. Okay? No, I don't want to spend much because it's the holidays, because what if I need that money, this, and this. And God's like, psst, take action on that. There's something that you want to spend money on, Sagittarius. There's something you want to buy. Could be a home. Could be whatever, okay? Gift for people, gift for yourself. There's a fear of not having enough. This is scarcity mindset. You're afraid to spend because you're afraid that you're going to need it later, or you're afraid that you won't have enough for something else. You got to trust in God. God is your only source and supply. There's a scarcity mindset because you need to have more an abundant mindset. You're always abundant. When you spend things, and of course this is not overspending, but if you get something, let's say getting a gift for yourself for Christmas, and you're like, I don't know if I should get that for myself. I should be spending it on other people. I gotta buy groceries. I gotta buy this. I gotta pay this bill. I'm getting very strong for somebody. I want to buy another reading, or I want to get this healing session, or I want to upgrade my membership, or I want to do this, right? Something about buying something. But you're afraid of letting go of that money because you're like, I might need it. You've got to trust. God's like, I got you. I'm going to make that money magically appear back into your account. Something like that, all right? That's for somebody specific. So, you know what it is you got to let go of, guys. There's something new coming. Maybe you need to let go of a home, all right? Maybe you're being called to move again or something. Let go of what doesn't serve you. Some of you have these bad habits of just like holding on too tightly to things. Maybe it's possessions, because there's materialism here with this, okay? Less is more. There's somebody who is like very motherly. They have all these things from their kids or things from a past relationship or things from a home or something like that. And it's accumulated everywhere, and you need to clear this space for new things to come in. It's like what happened to me. God said, Jess, you got to get rid of all this stuff. And I was getting rid of a lot. And God was like, no, 90%. I came to my parents' house very little. What a huge, huge change. And I feel pretty awesome. I realized that with all that stuff that I had, I didn't need. Now, I still do have stuff at my sister's, but that's because I couldn't bring everything with me, and they were going to go ship it back down here. But I knew it was a test of God to see if I was going to get all crazy. I need my stuff. I can't live without my stuff. I need this, 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 and that. No. I've got everything I need right here. I still have a roof over my head by the grace of God. I have family around. My son's here. We're fine, we're protected, we're taken care of right now, we're provided for. I help out when I can. Luckily enough, they're not having me pay for all these other things, you know, like rent or anything like that, until I get back off on my feet, or until something miraculous happens, sudden change in circumstances with finances or something. But here's the point. I have what I need. I've got food. I could take awesome showers here. I can still do my walks around the neighborhood. It's not as, you know, it's cool with the Christmas lights and stuff, but I can only take so many palm trees, but I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I can still walk around and do things. And yeah, the warmer weather is cool and beaches are around, you know, things like that. So there's something about like possessions here, you know, things that you have that you have this emotional tie to. It's time to let go of that stuff. God's like, you got to free up the space. You got to start over. So some of you have to let go of those things if you want something even bigger and better to come into your life, all right? The others of you, someone has been holding on to you for a very long time. They cannot let you go. I'm hearing the Toto Africa song. It's going to take me a lot to drag. It's going to take a lot to drag me away from you, and that might be a synchronicity for you. But this person cannot let you go no matter how they try. No matter how they try, and they've been resistant to you, resistant to this connection. They may have been fear of maybe they have a lot of money because there's an emperor behind it. They may be very successful, maybe a CEO, business person. Oh my God, are you kidding me? I just got a hit, but I can't say it because that's for me. Wow. This person was resistant to change. There was something about money here. They were afraid to share money. There's stubbornness with this person. They were afraid to start something new with you. They were also afraid to share their wealth, because this person can be a wealthy person. It's like Scrooge McDuck, who doesn't want to give his money to anybody. And I get that very strongly all of a sudden now, because there's an emperor here. It could very well be a very wealthy person, someone who's high level tier of something in the job, entrepreneur, running a company, okay, that type of thing. This person's very well to do, very financially solid and stable. There's a huge leadership role here, a high position. There's a lot of order. This person's also very logical. There's somebody here who's like their finances are in check, and everything else in their life is balanced. It's like they're in their masculine energy here, divine masculine energy. But it looks like this divine masculine here, while they're ready, they're being a little bit stubborn to start something new with you. It could even be something about wanting to get engaged. It's like they want to get married. They want to start something new. They want a fresh start. But there's a little bit of a hang up, or there was, depending on your situation, with change. Because this person may have been independent for a while. This person's afraid of, with all this wealth and success they've accumulated, they may be afraid that you may clean them out, is what I'm hearing, because that might have happened in a divorce, or there's something about people would take advantage of their generosity and kindness, and especially if they gave money or they did things for other people, people took advantage of them. So this person ended up being like, I'm holding on to my money, I'm not like doing this again, I'm not giving myself away, I'm not helping out, I'm not doing this. Okay, so somebody's very stingy, or was very stingy with money. There's a tendency to overspend on things, and then when the money gets tight, it's kind of like, oh no, I want to stop the inflow of abundance, I'm not going to buy anymore. But remember, you have to use discernment, because if you're getting things that you don't really need, type of thing, like overspending again or something like that, then that's the issue there. So take this how it resonates, but it's kind of like somebody is afraid to share their wealth, or was. But going back to this masculine here with the Emperor, this person is being given the opportunity to take action. God's giving them another chance here to do something, to work their magic, to take action, to have a fresh start with somebody. And this person, your person, knows that they can't let you go. So they've been resisting, because it's like, I know I can't let go, Sagittarius, but I'm afraid of this change. I think this is more of a fear-based change as opposed to why they are resisting it. Kind of like it's fear of change instead of mainly resisting change. And there's a bit of stubbornness here, because this person has really bossed up. They've really done some amazing things for themselves, especially with their finances, and they're afraid that they might lose all of that. They might lose it all. They may not be successful anymore. They may lose money, something like that. But this is not happening. So this person needs to get over that. But there's an energy here where it's like, I can't stop holding on to Sagittarius and not doing anything about it, not taking action. Because what's happening is this Emperor is high and ready to go. He is ready to go. He's ready to fulfill his role as divine masculine. There was a hang up because he was fearful of fulfilling that role before, but because the Emperor is behind the Four of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands is here, there's magic happening here. Because this Emperor is now going to take action. He's going to make things happen. He knows what he wants, and he always gets what he wants because he's a powerful manifester. This is the highest. This is being able to manifest anything. So this Emperor here is so in his power. He's in tune with the divine. Very confident, very courageous. He takes risks and doesn't even second guess it. No hesitating, no waiting, no nothing. When he wants something, he goes after it. And he knows he's going to go after it because he's following his heart. And he gets what it is that he's going after. So the thing that this Emperor hasn't gone after yet is you, Sagittarius. He's like, I can't do this anymore. I can't resist this change because I want this change. There's like a bit of fear here. This person really wants to start anew. He's also driven with a lot of sexual energy, and that's giving him that fuel to actually take action. There's a powerful, powerful person here who's coming towards you. He's been holding the space for you, and you've been holding this space for your person. Something exciting, something new, something different's happening. Oh, there's the King of Wands. Wow. This guy showed up in my weekly. This guy showed up in the Twin Flame reading too. If you haven't watched either of those, please go check those out, because this guy keeps creeping up. This person's ready to make this happen, or you are now ready to make it happen. This could be you building a business, being an entrepreneur, CEO, okay? You taking the lead in your own life and not being afraid to do it. Risk taking. This person is an excellent investor of morals. He's also an excellent investor, period. Maybe your person who's coming towards you is a very wealthy, very, very successful person, and they've made investments that made him a lot of money. Because again, this is also a wealthy person. Now, this person could be wealthy and just be like, they're kind of like, they're careful with what they spend their money on, who they spend their money. Yeah, who they spend their money on and what they spend their money on. But the shadow side of this is the person who doesn't want to share the wealth, right? This person with the chameleons here, he's undergone a lot of changes. It's mutable energy. Maybe there's like a mutable sign in this person, like Pisces, Gemini, Virgo, and Sagittarius. So this person is adaptable to change, but apparently with you or something here, they've been having a hard time with this change, especially if there's this like connection with you. But this King of Wands is like ready to go, determined. Someone has really mastered spiritual strength here. They have enormous spiritual growth. That is why the Emperor is down at the bottom of the deck here, behind the Four of Pentacles. This person has really leveled up big time with regards to their spirituality. There's also spirituality. It's like realizing, you know what, I can do anything through Christ that strengthens me, right? That type of thing. This person's got the Ace of Wands in his hand. So it looks like God said to the Emperor, to the masculine, here's your opportunity for a fresh start. I'm giving you the fuel. I'm giving you the action-oriented energy. I'm giving you the courage and confidence to get this done. And what this king has done, what this emperor has done, he's taken the wand from God. I'm giving it to you, masculine. You need to take the wand from me and do something with it. You need to go for it. So now this masculine has an incredible amount of courage and confidence to take that risk, to come towards you. He's going to make this opportunity actually happen in the physical. He's taking the wand so that the actual opportunity happens in the physical. Okay? So let's get a guidance card for you. What guidance do we have for Sagittarius? Okay, that wreath card didn't want to go back in, so we're going to let that slide. All right. What guidance do we have for Sagittarius, Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadian Syrians? We have Hearth at the bottom of the deck, 19. May your warmth take in the gaze, flame upon the shivers, they melt away. The warmth melting the cold, maybe melting a cold heart. Contemplation, number 7. It breathes in the stillness of all that is, exhaling all that isn't, coming from the ends of the starts and the highs of the lows. Here I gasp for the answers to unfold. This is the first time these cards come out. Remembering, Oh, how thy glimpse glimmer in the darkest of sights, never forgotten, never still, yet pacing in the mind in the twilight of the night. Wise men say only fools rush in. If it wasn't for the familiar songs that echo through my spine, I would have lost what is lost and never found my purpose. There's something synchronistic here with songs. Here, somebody keeps seeing songs. It's giving them signs. It's telling them to take action. Maybe songs are literally telling them to go for it or to do something. Wreath. There in the circle of the light of life tends to breathe death. One is not without the other, eternally bound by the essence of spirit. So number 19 is the hearth, which we will read because I always read the cards because they always want me to read the cards. Missed it. Warmth, light, and fire energy. That's you. Come, dear, and sit by the fire. It's Ace of Wands. Hearth comes to a reading when you are cold, rigid, or perhaps seeing things only from a logical perspective. You are being guided to warm your soul and to experience life from the heart. Your emotions don't care about logic or reason. The heart feels what it feels, and in this situation, your heart is wiser than your mind. So see what I was saying? Someone's resistant to change because someone's trying to put too much logic into a connection, into something new that they can have. But God's giving them a chance here to do something. Very logical, right? Said warming the cold heart. I said that. But it looks like this is the bottom of the deck, so I'm getting that for some of you here, your person has overcome this. You've melted their cold heart. Listen to your inner knowing to guide you. You may feel conflicted. Your mind might be telling you to be more practical, more responsible, more sensible. This is your ego operating from a place of fear. Your soul knows what you need now, and it is letting you know through what you feel. Allow this wisdom to be heard, and that all will be well. All will be well keeps coming up in a lot of these readings. So let's look at number 43 with the wreath. So someone needs to stop being stubborn. Here, resistant to change. Eternity, growth, and the symbol of circle. Life is always ebbing and flowing in a cycle of good and bad. Circles are a perfect representation of the wheel of life. So when wreaths enter your spread, it is a reminder that good fortune will return to you in time. If you are going through a rough patch, know that this period will not last forever. You are coming to a turning point in your life, and more paths will be available to you soon. Until that time, remember that you are what you attract. Keeping a positive attitude and trusting in the universe will help you draw even more favorable circumstances. If you are going through an unusually favorable time, remember to make the most of it, as things will return to normal sooner or later. Live in the moment and cherish any good luck you have, because it may be over in a flash. Wise men from 42, maybe you're 42 years old, or 43, or 29, or 19. When wise men guide you to use your logic and intellect at this time. Wise men guide you to use your logic and intellect at this time. It's kind of conflicting, is it not? There are times to be driven by the heart and emotion, but there are also times when your convictions, beliefs, and what you know to be right serve as your North Star. This is one of those times. Pulling wise men is a sign that you need clarity of mind to navigate your situation. Do not allow emotions to color your judgment. Be decisive and take control of your situation. Pulling the wise man card is also a sign that you are ready to step up and be the leader for others to follow. Wise men may also may come to a reading to represent a person in your life who has considerable power and authority. This person may be a lawyer, mentor, financial advisor, or teacher who has the experience needed to guide you on your path. If you do not have someone in your life who fits this description, you are being guided to find someone to call on for advice. Having a wise sage in your corner is always a good idea. There's something about finances here, because someone who's unstable with money, or who doesn't really manage money well, or who's not sure what to do, what to invest in, type of thing, taking control of that perhaps. Maybe this is literally about finding a mentor who can help you with that, or finding a mentor who can help you have more confidence or courage, or whatever this is. But I keep looking at that financial advisor thing. So it's funny because it talks about And I know this sounds confusing to you guys, so give me a minute. But it depends on your situation. It's like somebody needs to stop being so overly logical and follow their heart, or somebody's following their heart way too much and not trying to be a little bit logical here. Because the heart says when you are cold, rigid, or perhaps seeing things from a logical perspective, right? Your emotions don't care about logic or reason. The heart feels what it feels in the situation. Your heart is wiser than your mind. Listen to your inner knowing to guide you. So it's kind of feeling conflicted, right? That's why I was feeling conflicted, because somebody's like, well, I need to put logic into what I'm feeling. No, you don't. You feel what you feel, right? That's why with this Emperor is kind of like conflicted. Like, well, do I go after this? I can't let go of this person. Why? It's because God's trying to lead you to that person. God's trying for you to take action, right? Or your person to take action. So, but there's also being the leader for others to follow. Maybe somebody needs to step up into the divine masculine role and take the lead. And usually the divine masculine is the provider and protector, meaning they're the ones who deal with the finances. Okay? Wise men may come up to a reading to represent a person in your life who has considerable power and authority. So, this person, this masculine energy, somebody, oh God, excuse me, somebody who's ready for this needs to step it up. Having a wise sage in your corner is always a good idea. Okay? Or maybe you're led to somebody to work with someone who is very wise, who has a lot of advice that you can work with. So 29. Remembering. I think you guys got that before with consulting like a spiritual guide or a mentor, spiritual teacher, something like that. Remembering, reflection, inner knowing, and realignment. Remembering invites you to think back to happier days and be reminded of what it was like to feel free and at ease. It's common to lose the feeling of wonder from childhood as we grow into adults. You build lives and fill your days with responsibilities, but the child that lives within you holds the key to your most authentic self. This is the part of you that leaps without fear and isn't jaded by social conditioning. Remember this inner child, for they are waiting for you to permit yourself to play. You have pulled remembering to remind you to have fun, to remember the little joys of life. Have you been too serious lately? Have you forgotten what it's like to make time to play and be silly? Life is hard, there's no denying that. But children can often see things with clear eyes because the harshness of life has not weighed them down. You are guided to connect with the part of you that remains innocent, knows how to be present in the moment, and can see things with pure optimism and joy, tapping more into your inner child. Some of you, you're adulting too much, you're being too overly serious, overly logical. It depends on your situation, okay? Take what resonates. Contemplation, reflection, again, review, and lessons learned. Things naturally slow down during the cold months, making winter a prime season for contemplation. When days are short, nights are freezing, and the outdoor options are limited, there's often little else to do but think about your life. It's natural to examine how your life measures up to your idea of success, and reflection is a critical component to any successful path. There are times for planning and times for action, but reviewing your progress is how you learn and change course when necessary. You are being guided to reflect on your situation. Are there things you could have done differently? Is there still time to change your situation for the better, or salvage anything after the damage? Knowing where you can improve will help you to better prepare should you find yourself in this situation again. Contemplation can also be a boost to your self-worth. How did you succeed in the situation? Are there any things you can put yourself on the back about? Acknowledge your shortcomings by making a plan to do better next time, and celebrate your wins because you deserve to. That's a big one there. That's making me think about some things. All right, so before we get to the extended, for those of you who want to watch the extended, you can look at the description box below for the link to view the extended reading. If you're not going to the extended, I'm going to leave you with some wellness tips. What wellness tips do we have for Sagittarius, Holy Spirit? So by the way, in the extended, what you're going to get is we're going to see what's blocking you, what is coming next, what how your person feels about you, and what messages your person has for you. Okay. Don't forget, the link is in the description box. If you're already a member and you have the Plus membership, you have access to all of the readings. Try something new. Ace of Wands. New career, new hobby, new something. Listen to music. This is what gives you the inspiration to take action. Music really gets those juices flowing, guys, especially the creative juices. Listen to music also to calm you down, to as part of your self-care. It raises your vibration. Don't listen to sappy music if you're down. Don't listen to things that make you angry, that type of thing. Music is a big part in helping to raise your vibration. Here is the chocolate bar. Treat yourself. Maybe you have an issue with sugar, or you're kind of like, no, I don't want to spend money on sugar, or no, I don't want to eat sugar, or something like that. Something with sugar, but this is about treating yourself. It's a chocolate bar. I did say something about someone being afraid to spend money on themselves for Christmas or something like that. Maybe you're a business owner, and it's kind of like, or you're a business owner, but money's a little bit tight or something like that. But Spirit wants you to know that you're able to gift yourself something, right? It's treating yourself with this chocolate bar. Or this is just about things that you like to indulge in. Some of you're like, oh, I shouldn't eat chocolate, I shouldn't eat sugar, I shouldn't eat this. All in moderation, okay? Somebody's putting too much logic. Well, if I eat this, then this is gonna make me fat, or if I do that, my cholesterol's gonna go through the roof. It's one chocolate bar. It's one piece of candy. You're not gonna die unless you're told not to do it. Don't listen. I'm not a medical expert, okay? Look, we're music. Sing. Sing your heart out. It raises your vibration, guys. Music is everything for me. It keeps me in check. Foot massage. Go get a foot massage, okay? Go get a pedicure. Go put your feet in the Homedic spa or something like that. All right? Somebody, you have tired feet, or there's something with your feet or your legs or something. Have somebody, maybe therapeutic care, okay? And be kind is the last one. Also be kind to yourself, right? Treat yourself. Do something for you. You've been kind to other people. Now, if you're not being kind to other people, there's something about generosity here, sharing your wealth, sharing your knowledge, sharing your wisdom, okay? Be nice to others. There's like, if you have the money to give to others, you're being called to do that. Even if you have very little, you're still being called to do that, okay? But also, more importantly, be kind to yourself. All right, Sag. Okay, guys, that concludes your reading. Again, if you want to watch the extended, check out the description box below for the link to take you there. Don't forget about my Christmas party, my first ever virtual Capella Christmas Party. That's in the description box below. If you go to capellawellness.com and you check out the service suite, you're going to see it listed there. It's one of the first things that are listed in my Capella service suite. I'm going to be doing mini readings for people for Christmas, a collective reading, collective prayer. We're going to shoot the shit. We're going to share fun, really funny, like maybe embarrassing Christmas stories or Christmas traditions. I'm going to be doing giveaways there. I'm also going to be, we're going to be talking about how we're going to best support each other in 2023, things like that. If you're interested in that, if you want to buy a ticket, it's a very cheap ticket, okay? It's not going to cost you a lot of money. Maybe you need to treat yourself to kind of go meet new people, right? Try something different, do something new. I have amazing people in my current Capella circle, and I would love for you to meet all of them. So maybe you want to treat yourself to joining my virtual Christmas party and maybe getting a chance to win a free reading or a free tangible gift or something. Yeah, so if you're interested in that, go ahead and buy your ticket. There's only a few seats available, so once they close out, because I want to make sure that I can read for everybody. So if you're interested in that, get out of your comfort zone. Don't worry about the money, because it's an affordable ticket, all right? Join in the festivities. I'm also taking personal readings up until December 23rd this year, because I'll be on vacation from the 24th to the 4th of January, the 24th of December to the 4th of January. So yeah, if you want to book something with me, you can do that before the 23rd. Also, if you want to have your 2023 forecast done, if you feel drawn to do that, 2023 forecast for yourself and or the 2023 forecast for your counterpart connection, your twin flame connection, if you want those done before 2023, I'd be happy to do them for you. I have offered those readings at a discounted cost. I'm not charging the usual 45-minute fee, or yeah, in a sense, I'm not charging the usual 45-minute cost for those readings, so that, you know, to make them a little bit more affordable. But if you're interested in any of those, the links to those two 2023 forecast readings are in the description box as well. If you go to capellawellness.com, you will see them on the first few services of my Capella suite, right? They're right there in your face. Don't forget about my Capella memberships if you're interested in that, to be part of the Capella Circle. It's an amazing, amazing community. You get a lot of different benefits based on the tiers, members-only live readings, access to my meditation videos. You get daily guidance readings, all types of awesome stuff. If you want to check out the different tiers, and some of the tiers do include unlimited access to all my extendeds as well. They're the plus memberships. If you're interested in that, check out the description box below to click on the link to take you to the membership page so you can see the different tiers. Some of them have 14-day free trials, so you can go try them out. Don't knock it before you try it type of thing, okay? All right, guys. Well, that concludes your reading. If you're not going to the extended, thank you so very much, Sagittarius, for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating the thumbs up button. I would really appreciate it. I wish you the best today. Always, I send you so, so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness, starring out.